Scorpio, keeping the faith and manifesting and creating the life you want is coming out strong in your spiritual check-in. All right, upcoming energy. Now, I do see some backstory or we need to talk about, all right? Let's get into it, guys. If you want personal reading, you can check out my stand store link or DM me any questions and comment down below. Let me know how this resonates. Claim it. I love to hear from you guys, okay? So, we have the great escape. All right, wealth transfer. Don't rush the process. We have a fancy bougie home, okay? And I see keeping the faith, following the yellow brick road. A lot of you may be getting a boost back in your desires to create something, to get to that point in your life where you were really happy. All right, it's like go, go, go. And I see new beginnings, self discovery. All right, it's all about newfound hope. Yeah, this is like glowing kind of energy. And I do see, there is a period of self care. All right, that you guys need. Treat yourself to a gift, a warm, welcoming victory. Expect plans to go smoothly here. And I feel like it's really because you guys are driving forward and you even have that you're staying flexible. I just realized I forgot to pull your tea leaf cards. Okay, we'll do it on camera. All right, so here we have. So let's get into the backstory because I do feel like, all right, when Sunday morning comes, this is about cutting ties with people, shedding old skin, realizing something is not for you. Generally, this, sucky feeling happens first, right? We hit the ground first and then we're filled with all this passion sometimes, all this, motivation, this new day, new ray. Sometimes it happens after losses, all right, or realizations. And I see escapism, breaking free of something, letting something out, speaking truths about the past, Diamond Castle, reminiscing, missing loved ones, unable to move on. It looks like you guys are getting to a point where you're letting go of something, some idea, it doesn't always have to be a total break. It could be, something else in your life. But I do have breakup, separations, and reflections. Mirror, mirror, showing up here. Okay, union with the self is more important than any other connection. Are you happy, Scorpio? All right, so you guys may have gone through a period where you're really reflecting in dynamics, and you might have even been indecisive with the snowflake card. Which way do I go? All right, but I am seeing a leg up. Okay, so here we go. This is good partnership. This is like could be people coming to help you. This is you getting a boost. You see honeybee card about plans running smoothly. Things could be working out in your favor, okay? And I do see time for a nap, all right? Some of you need to rest, okay? And I have flexible, all right? You're staying flexible, go rolling with the punches, okay? And that is going to help you. Now, I feel like a lot of you, the why card, this is about finding your why. It looks like you guys are trying to accomplish something, you're realizing things, seeds that you've planted in the past, relationships that you may need to be cutting off, or jobs, whatever it is, and you found your why. I feel like, with self discovery, I feel like you guys found it. It feels really strong for a lot of people. A lot of people are getting this in the collective, like figuring things out. And you got the chop wood card. That is all about how day to day tasks, okay, the little steps in between. Cleaning the house with a broomstick, going to the grocery store, taking care of that stack of paperwork on your desk that you just have been avoiding. Those tasks help with detachment. When we have goals we're trying to manifest, that we're praying for, whatever, to God, to the universe, however you practice your faith, that helps with detachment, because detachment helps us get through all the little steps to our goals, to, the universe to open up. The universe doesn't respond well to need. That is a very important card there, because it does look like, Scorpio, that you are really trying to make something happen. So that is like a period that will be coming up in your life to help you, because it looks like between worlds you're in some type of transition, all right, whether it's career or something, you're trying to make something happen. And I see co-create. This is another card about creativity, turning imagination into manifestation, like bringing it to life. And I shuffled this deck a lot, and all that glitters wanted to stay in the bottom of the deck. I see you guys have done a lot of reflecting. This is realizing all that glitters is not gold, so that could be you trying to now bring something else to life, okay? And I see imagination. This is another card of like taking your dreams and turning them into a reality. But don't forget, again, peace. Take a breath, okay? Try to get to peace, take a nap, all right? Because you are headed for a period of flexibility, all right? Or you may be doing a bunch of things. All right, let's pull a few tea leaf cards. Let me see here. What is coming up for Scorpio? You guys, this feels strong. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. What do you want to say for Scorpios? What do they need to know? What is coming up for them? Ooh, next, let me see. What do we got here? All right, situations in the balance that require careful handling. All right, let's put this together. Feel strong dealings with an older woman or mature woman or man, and gender doesn't matter there. There may be age gap. You may see them as very mature. And then I have waiting for news, package, and letter. Okay, interesting. Climbing towards success. All right, so that could be for some of you. I got that's a client. All right, that you're working with. You need to defend yourself. Yes, a new day, new ray, letting go of energies, realizing certain things. Let me see. And I have feeling tied down or frustrated. All right, so this is where chopped wood card comes in. All right, because if you may be wanting to hurry up and get over this situation that requires careful handling. You may be frustrated trying to climb that ladder of success because you are creating a lot. So that is where mundane tasks, just try to detach from it and keep going, is what they're saying. Okay, in your energy. Older woman card, waiting for news. I got some of you that's going to be a client. It could be family or just someone that you see. Older woman, older man, that you're waiting to hear from, whichever. I take it how it resonates. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. Let's pull some tarot. What else is coming up for Scorpio? What else is coming up for Scorpio? What do they need to know? We're using our 8-bit fantasy deck. What do we got at the deck split? Yes, juggling and waiting for a message. Page of Cups is a messenger's, okay? You got that in the tea leaf, and I see you guys juggling, getting your priorities in order. Maybe juggling decisions, gone from that state as well. This feels strong. What do we have here? 10 of Pentacles. All right, commitments, establish financial routines. 4 of Swords. There's another nap card here. You're reflecting a lot on things you may need to restore. Here is 8 of Pentacles. You guys are really trying to burn the midnight oil. That is a card. Your finances are looking good. You're dreaming of more ways to make more money, it looks like. Acquiring expertise, okay? The Hermit, a lot of solo reflection, okay? Finding your inner light. And I have the 9 of Pentacles, on your way to needing for not being grounded in your energy. Okay. Some of you maybe being single with this energy, this is very like coming off very luxurious. Finances are a big thing in your reading. Okay. You're going to be glowing soon. 10 of Wands. This is why you're getting take a nap so much, Scorpio. Okay. you're this is a little dramatic for just 10 sticks, but this is doing everything you can. Okay, you may be reaching a burnout point, guys. Rest. Okay, but it's also but here we go. 6 of Pentacles. You're about to acquire more money, though. It'll be worth it. Sometimes the stress is worth it, right? No pain, no gain. So I see Knight of Swords. You guys, yeah, you're maybe getting impatient. Expect fast changes, and I do with waiting for news, a letter coming in. There's a lot of messengers coming in here. I don't do for the reversals all the time. This is especially this Knight of Swords feels very strong. This is getting impatient or some communication coming towards you. There's pages and messages all over this reading, so it's coming, okay? And then Queen of Swords, someone with something to say. Judgment, transitions, rethinking the past. Okay, 6 of Cups. All right, some of you may be getting over things and really deciding what goes and stays in your life. All right, Scorpio, I hope those messages help. Best of luck to you guys. Love and light.